At the Shinjuku National Garden, which is about less than 10-minute walk from my hotel, and just gonna walk around. It's a rainy day today, but not pouring rain, but raining, which is fine because I have my umbrella, I have a light rain jacket, and it's actually pretty wonderful because it has been so hot here in Tokyo. It's been tree trimming going on over here, obviously, which I can understand. There's a lot of gorgeous trees here that need to be maintained, but it's been so hot in Tokyo. First few days it was in the high 90s, close to 100, and then after that it's been still in the low to mid 90s for a couple of days, and now today it's in the low 80s, and it's supposed to rain on and off, but that is actually pretty welcome. Some shade and cooler weather is very, very welcome. So yeah, this is just giant park gardens, and I'm just gonna walk around and see what I can see. Map, so I'm headed towards the east area. If I make a right, yeah, and then I'll double back. So I'm not sure how much I'll see today. I'm planning on staying here for a couple of hours. There's a greenhouse and the Okido Gate, and yeah, I'm just gonna stay here for a couple of hours, walk around, head back to the hotel, and then do some laundry. So the entrance fee is 500 yen, which at exchange rates right now for the dollar is about $3 and a couple of cents. They have automated machines at the entrance, and one of the things that I'm really impressed with Japan about is for tickets and things, even for some restaurants, you know, you basically use an automated machine, and something that has surprised me is that coins, it uses there's a lot of use for coins here. I'm gonna take a break on the video till I get a little bit further away from the tree trimming that's going on. But there's a great building. I don't know the name of it yet, but I've seen that building from various observation decks that I've been to so far, and it's a great landmark for Shinjuku. Okay, so a little bit further along the path, it's starting to rain a little bit more. Lots of green space. You got these big crow-like birds here. It's like a thick body on it. Must be eating a lot of fish. And now this is like a nice big open field looking back towards Kabukicho. And I think it's quiet here right now today. Number one, because it's early. Number two, because it's a little wet. And number three, because the high season for this park, my understanding is when it's the springtime with cherry blossoms. Still, I'm sure it will get busier later as there are a lot of tourists about. Here we have some gardens. These remind me a little bit of the gardens like I saw in Yoyogi Park, which was another highly recommended place that's not too far from here. One train stop really from Shinjuku. Lovely. You can tell these trees are so well maintained. They just look so, the smaller ones that are lower to the ground look so wonderfully sculpted. We're gonna head towards the Japanese traditional garden. I heard that there is a cafe in here. Every site that I've been to, even parks, has a pretty nice cafe. So I already had some coffee this morning, but I can always have more. And we have bathroom facilities, which frankly, in most places I've been, every place I've been in Japan, in Tokyo, have always been in good shape, which is helpful and wonderful. Okay, so I am here, Central Rest House. There's a tea house, traditional garden. Where did I come from? So I came from up here, Shinjuku Gate. I'm continuing down, I guess, to the south area, but I want to go to the Japanese traditional garden. So I think I go this way. Yeah, there's a sign. So here's, looks like cafe. There's nobody in it. Okay, Japanese traditional garden is this way. Let's go for that. Since 1716. Yeah, that's kind of a long time ago. Japanese jacinth tree. The signs here are great because I actually would have went the wrong way to get to the Japanese traditional garden. Japanese garden. Although there are traditional Japanese gardening features throughout the gardens, they are most easily enjoyed in the Japanese strolling garden. Okay. Oh, this is gorgeous right here. All the different trees, how they're manicured. Beautiful. Oh, and you have this building here. Perfect to take a still photo now. I'm gonna take a still photo of this. And there's a nice pond right there. Beautiful. I walked down a path, came basically to a dead end, and now I'm at the edge of the pond. So green and so well manicured. Too bad I can't walk on that bridge. I wanted to go out to that little island right there. I wanted to. Following the rules. Being a good visitor. So much green. So much. This is the Taiwan Pavilion, gift from the Japanese people in Taiwan. Sorry. details. Doing some more walking here. It is nice to walk and have a cool, well, kind of cool breeze. It's cooler than the 90-degree breeze. This is the 80-degree high humidity breeze, which I'll take. Just green, 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 green. Some color here and there. Of course, the most colorful time, they say, is the spring. And I can see why spring is so popular in Japan, especially in Tokyo, because the weather is just about right. It's not cold, it's not hot. Having seen how hot it can get this week. Love these little bridges. Arched bridge. Reminds me of a couple of the bridges they have in Central Park. Guest house. Gate Sendai Gate. I like how they have little rest spots and bathrooms. Seem to be, there's not many, but they're strategically placed so that they're convenient. Yeah, and there's that building again. Here's another. So yeah, this bridge, beautiful wood. So I'm just trying to get through. Just saw a butterfly. A little bit of color. You can see it looks like there's a cafe or tea house up here. There are a few, probably a tea house. There are a few tea houses located in the gardens here. Pretty nice thing to come to a gorgeous Japanese garden and then sit and have tea. Sounds like a good idea, actually. Love these. They look like bonsai, big bonsai tree. Sculpted very specifically. Come this way. See what's along here. Just a lot of beauty. These are very distinctive bushes. They look like sticky buns. Favorite landmark back that way. I know if I head in that direction, I'm heading back towards Shinjuku. Now this garden goes almost all the way south to the area where the Meiji Jingu shrine is, and that's about at least a mile. And then that's another large, lovely open space, and then across from that, the Meiji Jingu shrine is Yoyogi Park. So this is an area where 3 Really wonderful green spaces come together. Formal garden is this way. I think these are the traditional Japanese gardens. I love that walk, this pathway with the benches all lined up. It's very orderly, very nice looking. That over there is Kabukicho Tower. It's right across from where my hotel is. Again, a great landmark to know that I'm going in the right direction when I head for the gate to leave. So here we've got more color, more flowers. Beautiful. I assume this is the traditional Japanese garden. It looks like there's some red roses up here. We got some color. The heat has taken most of it away. Ingrid Bergman. But I'm just glad to see it whenever. Okay, this is the other side of the traditional Japanese garden, and from here you get a pretty nice look at some of the Shinjuku towers with some flowers in the foreground. I can imagine that in the spring this is just amazing. It's nice now, but I'm sure when all these different flowers have popped, it's got to be really gorgeous. So now I'm outside on a path that's on the southern edge of the gardens, and it's really close to the street. You can hear street noise, and I'm just taking a quiet walk all the way around. So getting my steps in today, big time. Construction and traffic noise is a sign that still in the big city. There's supposed to be a grove of cherry trees here somewhere. See if I can find that. Here we are, a spectacular collection of cherry trees. This is Shinjuku Gyoen. Is one of Tokyo's premier Hanami cherry blossom viewing spots. So yeah, March and April are the times, but that's okay. It's just wonderful to know that they're here. And we got vending machines. I think I'm gonna get adventurous near the cherry trees. Looks like there's somebody getting a massage over there. And try out one of these vending machines if it has something that I like. Let's give it a shot. So this is the main lawn area at the National Garden. You see people doing exercises there. And the traditional Now I'm pointing at the direction of the traditional Chinese garden. And I think that's in the direction of Shibuya. I could be wrong. But the grass is so fine and green here. It's really wonderful. Beautiful place. And right now, a wonderful breeze. Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan. This is the greenhouse at the Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. Every time I have said, oh, this will be my last stop before I head out of the garden, there's one more thing, and I'm glad that I came in here. This is a special greenhouse. This is not just any ordinary greenhouse. It's like a jungle, biodome. Reminds me a little bit of Costa Rica. A little bit of air conditioning. Please keep walking, it says. Wow. Beautiful. Tropical. Waterfall. The only waterfall I've seen in Japan so far. Maybe I'll see one when I'm heading to Nagano tomorrow. It's out into the country, but happy to see one here. Oh, we have some cacti coming up over here. Be honest, I'm not much into flora, but I do know what a cactus is. Do know what a cactus is. This is unusual. It's kind of like a spider. Do not touch the plants. No commercial photography or models. I can dig with that. Beautiful, peaceful place to be. And it's right in the midst of big city Tokyo. Let's see.